I started dancing at a very young age, and I was also lucky to go to a school that had this amazing amphitheater of 3,000 seater, and the curtain was a fountain. It was strange, and every year we would pick up. The school administration would pick up a country, and then somebody from that country would come and work with us. So I remember, I think I was a little peacock in this first production. I was 6 years old, and I remember sitting. I had a 5-minute piece, but the whole experience of this amazing amphitheater coming alive, and I think I can't really remember from which part of the country which part of the world that particular production was from, but I have images of that piece in my mind, and I believe there's a museum now, so I have to go back and really find out what that piece was. My first guru, Srimati Kumudini Lakhya, was a great pioneer in looking at Kathak in a sort of with contemporary sensibilities, and this was in the early 70s. She choreographed a piece called Venunad, and as you know, Kathak has been informed by the whole Krishna Leela, and so what she did was she took a miniature painting, and actually it was blown up as the backdrop, but the characters in the miniature painting were removed, and we became the characters on stage. So it was a 3-dimensional miniature painting, and without using the character of Krishna at all. Krishna is a very beloved god in the Indian, and he plays the flute. So is the flute that comes in, which breathes in life into these static characters, and they weave this beautiful magic on stage, and as his flute recedes, they go back into this 3-dimensional painting. And I think to have brought in that abstraction, where in the early 70s into a form that was so structured differently, it's still something that I think that was an iconic choreography, and for me it was, though I was in it as a very young girl and I had to sit for 25 minutes and dance for 3, but it was being part of that and actually seeing it that started opening little doors of many possibilities. I lived in a family which was very liberal, and it was just something that we were encouraged to experience whatever life had to offer. There were no restrictions, but freedom with responsibility, if I may say so. And my paternal grandmother lived with us, and the whole entire family would come to visit her in the evening. This is what I've been told. I have no idea. And I don't come from a dance family. It's a business and academic family. And apparently there was this table, and I would jump on top of it and demand attention by moving. So my parents thought that there was probably some kind of talent which was artistic, which was lacking in the rest of the family. And they put me through music and dance and the fine arts. I was, I think, 4. Even the community science center, because they thought maybe there was some. And slowly everything fell off and dance remained. I don't remember a time when I was not dancing, because my memory doesn't go far back. And I don't remember the transition from being a student to a performer. It just carried on day after day, and here I am.